Say tabletop, this tabletop is 24 inches deep. Same as this table here, preparation table, 24 inches deep, which is 2 feet. This door that you see, upfolding door, the dash line means that the hinges are on the narrow side of the line here. Okay, so this is two feet deep by 3 feet long. Okay, and
What is 2 feet deep by 3 feet long?
Can you print it so we can have it the one door?
yeah, you'll have everything.
Oh,
Okay, and then you need to put dimensions. Now let's take a look at the actual CAD of this. Okay. I'm gonna put some dimensions here that you're gonna need to do. Can you all see? Yeah, white, black and white. Okay, we're gonna put some dimensions here that you're gonna need to put in addition to all this, so I just set up my OSNAP settings here. Do you all have classes next Thursday?
The 5th?
The fifth?
No, I'm sorry, man. 2?
Excuse me,
Alright.
the 8th,
Yeah.
no.
okay. Make sure
Next
you check
Thursday
with
is
your
the fifth.
professor, because I think that day is,
It's employee routine, no.
it's
Conference day.
it's a conference day and there's no classes, okay? Alright, check with your department chairman or, okay? Thursday, remember, Thursday the 8th. Yes?
Not in the evening. All evening classes are rolling.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, I gotta check and I'll let you know.
No, our class is on Wednesday.
You guys have to go.
I'll check anyways. Because all these internal affairs and on time off, they don't actually put it on the calendar, academic calendar from the admissions or registrar's office, okay? So you won't see it on my syllabus, okay? We never get told about this, so, let's see here. The other thing, going back to, I'm putting some dimensions here so you could have it. And you're gonna need to have it. You could see what I'm doing. See a situation like this, never put the text over the number, okay? Never do that. That's a no-no, okay? I'm gonna move these text here. Okay, and then what you need to do is put a dimension for the interior partition. You know what an interior partition is?
A partition wall?
Yeah. It's an interior wall, right? Okay, so some people that don't know this. Some students that don't know this. Okay, now you know that interior partitions, they could be either wood studs or metal studs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know that metal studs in 3 and 5/8, the wood studs are 2x4s, but that's the nominal size. The actual size of the 2x4 is 1.5 by 3.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like you're gonna need construction methods of material.
When it comes to steel studs, do you have to use galvanized nails?
You mean for the metal studs?
Yeah.
I remember metal studs, they come in different gauges.
Okay.
The higher the gauge, the flimsy they are, the thinner they are. The lower the number, the thicker the gauge is.
Mhm.
The gauge is the thickness of the metal. Like for example, we use a 20 gauge metal stud when you have a ceiling height over 8 feet. Like this one here, this one is about 10 feet, 10 or 12 feet. Because it's high and tall,
Mhm.
okay? An 8-footer metal stud, so you could do away with 22 gauge and 24 gauges, okay? Typical. See the way I'm separating the notes,
And then numbers.
and also this one, you see how it's, you don't wanna cross over text with dimensions because it's not too swift to do that, okay? I'm gonna bring this one for you, okay? This is extra information that is not here, but it's okay, I'm putting it for you. See this? It's never put a line over the inches. So what I'll do is I'll click in there with the,
Mouse.
yeah, with the, this is called the, the, the blades. The blades. Okay, so we got this, we got this, we got this. The door here with the blip, I'm gonna put the dimension there. And now I'm gonna need another dimension this way for the restroom, okay? So you first start with linear into the metal stud right here. You go over a little bit, no, over the toilet, try to get away from going over the, you know. Okay, now the thickness will be 4 inches. For now it's okay, but in real life, you will need to put in 5 inches. If you're working in an office instead of 4, it's a little bit unreal, okay? Because actually the interior partitions, you measure from finish to finish. If you measure from the outside wall, it's rough, which is different, okay? Now finish will be 3 5/8 plus 5/8 and 5/8 on each side, because you got drywall on each side, so that adds up almost 5. So you can't go wrong with 5 inches, remember that, okay? That's practice, it's not school. And then the books won't tell you this. So you got 8x6. You got the name of this, metal stud partition, drywall, and drywall partition, 8 inches concrete block wall construction. This is your work area, this is your toilet area, I would say, or restroom or bathrooms. This one, let's see here. You just have to be real, you know. Copy. Highlight it. Area, oops. Okay. We're gonna need an up of this pass-through door. Is, okay, then we need another door for 42 inches countertop. What else? Metal threshold, right here. Okay, so we're gonna make, okay, you're just gonna need to put in, because this looks more like construction documents. MT, metal threshold. Okay, that will be enough. And then, copy. Okay, I wanna put in something here. this down. I'm gonna call it out. 24 inches by 36 inches. 24 by 36. Pass through. Pass through the door. Okay. This one we're gonna say. Just modify it, that will be enough. 42 inches high. Countertop. Okay, and then what I'll do is I'll move this a little bit higher to accommodate the note. Oops. Right click again, move. There. And that should do it. 42 inches high countertop. Okay, construction, what do we got? Drive up window, aluminum windows typical. You know that on the door, the first number is the width, the second number is the height, okay? 3-foot door, 3-0. Why a 3-4 if I'm saying 3-0? Because when I say 3-0, that's the door itself, okay? When I say 3-4, that's including the frame, 2 inches on each side, okay? But for construction, you need to tell them the rough opening width, because otherwise, then the door is not gonna fit. In real life, you don't dimension the windows to the opening, the rough opening. You dimension to the center. Why? Because you're making the contractor be responsible, not you. But for the purpose of this school, it's fine. As long as you know the rule. Okay, this is called liability. For liability, you put a dimension to the center of the window, to the center of the door, no matter what. Have the contractor be responsible for the installation. That's what you're saying right there. You have to act like an attorney, right? You don't want that responsibility on top of you. Now, here you got a water closet, which is a toilet, with a tank, and you got a vanity, furniture, and you got a bowl. We call this lavatory or bowl. Lavatory bowl, okay. Now, you know your vanities, most of the time they are 24 inches, 20, 22, 24 inches deep. So you could design your own, you could bring anything from Waterworks. You know Waterworks?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You could bring in a nice toilet if you want, you don't have to do this one exactly the same. You can play with it, I'll give you, you know. And then over here, you got a sidewalk. This is the drive-up window. This is where the girl stands up and get your cash. And sometimes you get upset because they don't put the chicken or the stuff that you want or the hamburgers, right? Most of the time you gotta check everything because sometimes they go fast and then by the time you drive up to the next block, there's your food missing. By the time you return it, it's all cold. Then you'll be fuming like me. Okay. All right. Got another window here. Concrete platform. This is a sidewalk. Very simple assignment with 1'6" drive-up window. Then this side is 10 inches and this side is 10 inches. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then how do you do the curve?
With
What is the command that you use for
Fillet.
Chamber?
fillet.
fillet? Okay, and then you put the radius. You wanna make it a little bit wider, it's fine, it's even better. That way when you do it like this, you're trying to protect this corner from a car jumping over it, hitting up the block wall. Okay, so you got 24 by 36 pass-through door, 42 inches countertops, aluminum windows typical. I think, okay, this door is 2'4" width by 6'8". Now, how many of you are interior designers, Mayor? Okay, you know that when you install the door, you need a casing, right? You know what a casing is? It's a vertical trim right next to the jamb. Okay, this is a casing. See this little lip here? You never put the door against the wall there, because you need to put a casing. Well, if you figure that your dimension is a foot to here, that means that the lip is 4 inches. Why? Because the width of the concrete block is 8 inches, okay? So you need at least minimum of 4 inches. 3 inches is, not much. If you're gonna design a modern apartment in Bal Harbor, or Miami Beach, or South Beach, and you're doing a modern roof without a casing, then you could go 3 inches. But you need a return, okay? Like, so for example, what is the return for this one here? Minimum of 4, right? I told you, including interior partition. 6 inches, okay. That's fair enough. Okay. So, okay, any questions on this? This will be plate number 20. Okay, and I have another plate to give you. We're starting, this is a short month, so Friday is the last day of the month, and we're going into May, which means if we're going into May, we might be only left over with 8 weeks. So I will give you time to turn in all these plates. Okay, today's Wednesday, last day of the week.
We're going into March, aren't we?
Yes, in Saturday. And I think we need to put an hour ahead,
Daylight saving times.
no, an hour before, March 8th, daylight savings. I'll tell you this, so don't be late to school. Okay, let me just print this over. Center plug, we're gonna do 19 of these, so that, you know, and we have a pretty full house here. And then I want to do a window running between the space between the border on the title block and the border. So preview. Ah, very good. Now, don't forget to put line weight, okay? I'm not gonna do it on this one. Put the line weight on the outside of the block, okay? The hatching, you could put in concrete, you could put in sand, you could put anything you like, okay? I'm not gonna take points off because of this, okay? Make sure you put your name, don't put mine.